Hi, welcome to this video, day 5th of August. It's Tuesday. We're just going to be looking at two pairs today. Both include the Euro USD, and Euro NOK, Norwegian Krona. Now, in terms of what I'm going to be looking at in this video is two simple trade setups that use Bollinger Bands. Okay. Now, in terms of the trade setups, they're extremely easy to understand and have confidence in the logic behind them. Okay, and in terms of both of the entry techniques we're going to use, will really get the risk to reward on your side. And in terms of using Bollinger Bands, you can use them just with pure technical analysis or just support and resistance, but you will increase your odds of success by just doing simple sentiment and fundamental analysis of the pair. I'm going to do simple analysis in terms of the fundamentals and sentiment on both pairs, which back up our view that these look really good risk to reward entries. Right, now what we are going to do is we're going to go and take a look at the charts, but please do keep in mind, it is my view as of right now. It can change in line with the market conditions. If you want all our trading techniques, our daily technical sentiment analysis of 14 Forex pairs, you can click on the link beneath this video, get live access to our member center. Chart we're going to look at first of all is going to be Euro USD daily chart, and in terms of this pair, we're just so bearish longer term. I'll discuss why in a moment, but in terms of the price action today, it looks great for Euro shorts. I'll just explain why. Yesterday in our video, I was doing my weekly review, I said we had a position in at 113.65. It did break down quite nicely for us, and we were looking for the 20-day moving average to hold rallies, which it did. But then when we saw this big blue, we put our stop at 12.70, and as per the video yesterday, we got stopped out, but we pick up 200 pips. Now, we didn't think the euro would run on to 113, as I was saying yesterday, but it is a big blue candle, so there's no harm in taking some profit out. Okay, then you can look to re-enter. The re-entry on this one, very simple. 20-day moving average, we normally look when we're really bearish to hold rallies, or if we get through to fail. Gets through and it fails and comes back through the 20-day moving average. So basically, we're back in 10 points higher than we took ourselves out when we took our near enough 200 pips profit. And I think it's a good thing to do, because you don't know if price is going to run on or not. No one knows what's going to happen next. You want confirmation, really. I mean, this blue candle looked very bullish. This red candle here looks just like, the rally has now ended. You come back through a round number. Okay, so that should be a good level of resistance now. You can always get above it. There are funds that like to run the price to put take out retail stops. A lot of retail stops will be just, if they were going short, be behind this level. So don't do that. Get back behind the next level, just in case we get one more spike. Then you can see if she runs. Now, I don't expect her to run down to this tail. I expect new daily lows, then 108, then 104.50. Okay, so that's a long way to the downside, and I've discussed it in other videos. The fundamentals behind the chart are so heavily bearish for the euro. Okay, you can look up my other videos for why I believe that. But also, you've got a negative carry on the euro. That means basically you get paid interest if you're selling the euro. USD's got really nice interest rate earnings on it. So not only do you get interest rate earnings each day, if we go down, you're going to get really good capital appreciation as well. And the trade, not very much risk at all against the targets. Okay, obviously our view has got to come to fruition, but euro USD, any rallies in our view are just selling opportunities, and fundamentals behind the are just so bearish, and they're going to, in our view, generate a major move to the downside. Right. In terms of the next pair we're going to look at, it's an interesting one. It's going to be Euro NOK. Right. Just on Euro NOK monthly chart first, and monthly chart shows a massive level of resistance at 10. We got up there, came back. We did briefly poke through there, come back. We're just briefly poking through and have come back at the moment. Massive level of resistance. And in terms of this trade, really good risk to reward. In terms of the targets, it's 4-1 the first target over, and then 5-1 plus. See that on the daily chart at the moment. But in terms of where could we go on the monthly chart, look how we've held this 20-month average here. I think that should be the first level to go for, and then basically towards the previous month's low. It looks a really good risk to reward trade, especially when you know the sentiment fundamentals behind the chart as well. Great expected payout against risk. So let's go and take a look at the daily chart, draw levels of entry, stop and target. On the Euro NOK, and we're on the daily chart, of course. I've just made a note here. Didn't say it on the monthly chart, but the moving average 20 month is at 968, which almost lines up with the daily at 970, and that is going to be our first target. Now, in terms of, just to explain how we're going to do the setup, Bollinger Bands, when they widen out, indicate high volatility. You see how wide the bands are apart. When you get big vertical price spikes, they tend to retrace back to the mean. Okay. Now, in terms of what we saw on the monthly chart, 10 is a big level. Now, you don't see it very often, not recently, but high volatility moves and basically staying outside of the band, or the outer band providing support on these candles here. Now, we know 10 is a big monthly level. We poked through it there. We poked through it new high. I think that's the exhaustion of buying. So we can do that. So you get the general picture. We've made a new high, no more buyers, back below the 10 level. Where would you sell if you're bearish? I'd come straight back within the outer Bollinger Band. So basically just sell through the low, okay? Then I'd look for a reversion back to this level. You do have obviously some candles over here, but from my perspective, sorry, someone's Skyping me. I just think we're going to run all the way down to 970, but you can manage the trade obviously as it goes. I actually think we'll overrun down to that level. Where would you put your stop? 1006 was the monthly candle before this one that poked through the most, and this one's got through to 1002. I won't go 1006, I'll go 1004. So just back behind there. There's your risk. There's your potential reward. So you've got 4 to 5 to 1. Okay. Now, in terms of big price spikes, why did this one occur? It's a lot to do with what's actually gone on, believe it or not, in the Chinese yuan. Okay, Euro CNH and USD CNH, the way they've moved, have skewed a lot of the more minor pairs and given the euro a rally. That's basically behind the move. Okay, I'm going to explain it in detail here, but what it's done is it's just a short squeeze that's spilt over across many pairs, and that's going to end now. And my own view is the euro will revert to more realistic levels. And I think euro economy is bearish. Your fundamentals are terrible. Norwegian economy is not doing bad at all. We're doing better than the eurozone. Also, you've got positive carry on this one. If you sell the euro on the NOK, not as good as on the USD, but it's a good carry. This is just an aberration of a move in our view, and we should see some decent downside. Obviously, manage the trade as it goes. Watch the 980 level. I've got a feeling we'll take that out. But you can always bring your stop down, and you should be able to create yourself a trade that if the 980 level did hold, you could come out with something. But I'm looking for a decent move to the downside. So that is the video for today. Two simple types of way of using Bollinger Bands. Obviously, I think if you're using Bollinger Bands, if you know the sentiment and fundamentals behind the chart, then obviously that gives you more of an edge, in my view. Right, okay, that's the video of the day. Thanks for watching me as usual. Take care. Have a good day.